Well, welcome out there once again to my program. Always a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure to have you out there in the audience. I'm going to start off with the tip of the week, the legal tip of the week. Now, this concerns a life estate deed. A lot of older, well, I shouldn't say older, but a lot of people in general. I mean, you don't have to be, elderly to have a deed made out to someone, son, daughter, etc., nephew, and retain a life estate, which means basically that you can remain in a house for the duration of your life. So the house is transferred only when you pass away. So you retain the life estate in the property. Now, there was a what they call a 3-year look back by the state authorities as far as going after whatever assets you might have if you ended up in a nursing home. But now it's 5 years. So if you're thinking about transferring the property and retaining a life estate, you'll have to take into consideration the 5-year rule. Now, one thing about that type of transfer, it avoids probate, so you don't have to worry about the probate court. And also, other things that avoid probate is that any property that's in joint ownership, there is no probate involved, and that includes bank accounts, insurance. You have an insurance policy, a beneficiary, life or a life insurance policy, which means that when you pass away, there's proceeds will go to the beneficiary. That does not go into probate either. And I want to touch on the durable power of attorney. Now, the durable power of attorney is a good thing to have, and it survives what you might call incompetency. So if you do up a durable power of attorney, you might have your daughter take care of some of the financial aspects of your existence, your life, and if you become incompetent, the durable power of attorney still exists. I had a situation a few weeks ago where a person passed away. There was a check involved. The check was never cashed. It was made out to the deceased. And the question arose whether a durable power of attorney would solve that problem. Durable power of attorneys, you have to remember, are for living people. A dead person cannot sign a durable power of attorney, so that would never have taken care of the situation where this check was issued and in the name of a person who was already deceased. So I hope we get something out of that, and I want to now go to my guests, and we're going to talk about, they've been on before. I'll get right to them, and they can explain what they're going to do. Red, how you doing?
Good, Richard.
John,
Good to see you again.
back again.
Hi, Richard. Thank you for having us.
And I heard that the last time you were on my program, tell me the story of someone who was in the audience.
Remarkable story for all those out there. Never lose hope. When you ran the show last time we were on to promote our first annual Wheels for Pawz, so, there was an individual that was out there, saw the show, and on the morning of the event at the Liberal Club, came down, purchased a ticket. We were raffling off a 2016 Harley Street Glide. Glider or Glide?
$100 ticket.
$100 ticket. Would you believe that person won the bike?
I was told it was the last ticket you had?
No.
No. Oh, okay. So
No,
it wasn't.
he came down and he was one of the last ones. We sold enough to like $24,000 worth of tickets.
Tickets.
Right.
So
We had good
let's say
success.
240. So I thought that was remarkable, and ironically, he didn't even ride a motorcycle.
And he won the motorcycle. And from watching my program,
Your program, yeah.
Your
he bought a
program.
ticket.
That's right.
And what did he do with the motorcycle?
He took the cash settlement.
He took the cash.
He didn't take the motorcycle.
No.
So, how much did he get for the motorcycle?
I really don't. I really don't know, but it was
Okay.
substantial.
So, it pays to watch my program.
Absolutely.
So you get this, is this, okay, second annual, back at the Liberal Club, June 4th, same type of program?
Big Red could elaborate on it. He's our chairman of this event. It's all yours, Big Red.
Now, we're going to have the same events that we had last year. What we're going to have is we're going to have vendors. We want the general public to come on down, enjoy the day. There's no charge to get into the freeway, the fairway. Come on down, we're going to have different venues for different foods. If you get hungry, you can even buy our food that we're having catered in for the bikers.
Okay, what type of food will you have catered in?
We're having the chicken and rice and, what's the other one? Coleslaw? Chow.
Pasta and beans, and it's a barbecue chicken. Friends of the Smokehouse is providing the barbecue chicken. Then we're going to have chowder from Blounce. They've donated to us. We'll have hopefully pizza, Domino Pizza, and which is great. Plus drinks. We'll have a couple of vendors there. I know someone's coming with the Italian version of Zepoli's malasadas. Someone is going to just be making that. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Malasadas?
Malasadas, yep. It's good.
And we will have Dell's Lemonade available. The thing about
So
this,
these will be different vendors that
Yes.
will provide these items for sale?
Yes.
yes,
And, okay, so, all right, so someone could buy a variety of things and make up their own plate? Is that it?
Exactly, yep.
but then we also have merchants, vendors for $25. They'll set up a table.
So they're
and-
going to be charged $25, you mean?
Yes, to set up a table of their goods.
Okay, when you say goods,
Could be,
Oh, there's people that have jewelry. There's the one Omar has. They make homemade collars for animals for dogs.
okay,
and
so
cats.
they'll rent, or they'll buy
They
it?
each rent a space. That's how we
Space.
raise the funds for the animals, and they sell their wares. And
How many vendors do you expect?
we expect at least 40.
40 vendors, wow.
So it's a little vendor fair.
So they're
for
all
the
on a
people.
periphery? Is
They're all
that
within the
it?
parking lot
Yes.
area. Yes.
And you have the tables, you have the big tables, picnic tables, so to speak, chairs, benches.
Yep.
What-
Now, will there be alcoholic beverages
Through the club only.
in the club?
In the club. Through the club
Yes.
only.
Okay, not on the outside, no
On
type
the
of...
outside in the food vendor area, there is set up for beer and wine, that's all. Anything in hard liquors that they prefer to drink, they'd have to go into the club to get it.
Okay, and that's all by the Liberal Club?
Liberal club. Yeah.
Liberal Club. And just to go back a step to last year, it was such a terrific turnout. We had, I believe, close to 170
Motorcycle.
motorcyclists, plus we had a fabulous car show.
Okay, the bikers, 25 per bike, is that it?
Yes,
$25, and if they have a passenger, that's an extra $10?
Right.
yes.
That includes meals. Those that register online, that includes their food.
Okay, so they'll get something to eat.
They'll get a vendor ticket to come into the line and pick up their food.
Okay, so
The only thing they're liable for is buying the drinks, because the Liberal Club gets that now. Unless they want to drink water, we're going to have some water there for to beat the heat, make sure people are not
okay, and if
thirsty.
people want to bring cars, now these are the classic cars?
Classic, antique, and custom cars.
Okay, $15. That's for the car, and they get a lunch. That includes a lunch for the $15.
On the automobiles, it's $15 if they want lunch included.
Okay, without the
Or
lunches.
$10 without the, some with the cars bring their own stuff a lot of times, so. But we're gonna have first, second, and third place trophies, like
Right.
last year. And we've taken a different venue this year. Trying to make it a little more interested, a little more pointed towards animals. And what we're doing is, instead of your old-fashioned trophies that they've been giving away for years, so instead of, giving you a trophy for your iron horse, we're going to give you ribbons that the real horses will get.
Now,
The
this
first
is,
place will be a first place ribbon, second place, third place, etc.
this is run by who now?
The Animal Rescue League of Fall River, and it's to raise funds for the Faction Animal Care and Adoption Center, which is a division of the Animal Rescue League.
Where is that located?
474 Durfee Street,
All right.
Fall River, and it's only been there for 103 years.
That's all?
So
That's all.
that's about it.
Wow.
And about the event, Richard, to add to what Big Red was talking about, we're trying to create a family fun day. So we're also including this year.
No admission. I mean, you can get in there. There's no admission.
Only to have
No
your
ad-
car in
No
the-
admission. Someone can purchase a lunch. It's going to be, I think, a $7, and you'll get a pizza, chowder, a drink. No, not a drink, but hopefully chips. But what we're doing also is we're including a petting zoo this year.
A petting zoo.
Petting zoo for kids, and there'll be no charge.
They'll be able to pet
Yes.
the animals?
Up close in front.
Okay. And what kind of animals will you have there?
Well, from what I understand, she has a mini donkey, mini pig, some chickens.
Oh, I see. And
some
this will be
ducks.
like in a corral type setting?
Yeah, it'll be off to the side, and we're not.
And who is she?
She is. It's Blazing Saddles is what it's called, and she's out of. I believe her name is Beverly, and she's out of Swansea. And we're not charging people to pet the animals. Of course, if they want to make a donation, it helps the cause.
Yeah.
And we also have fabulous entertainment with DJ Crazy Stacy of New Wave
And
River.
what time is the DJ start? So I noticed the registration is at 9 o'clock. You have a ceremony at 10:30, and the run and show starts at 11. That means they leave the area at 11,
They leave at 11.
and they're going to return
About
at 12.
It's about a 1-hour ride that goes through scenic Tiverton, right through Little Compton, along the waterfront.
Police escorted?
Police escort,
Yes.
yes. And we have the blessing of all the chief of police through Fall River.
You have
Tiverton,
a
and
priest
Little
there?
Compton. Yes, we have their blessing, and they want us to, by the law, and we're going to make sure that happens. But we have a police escort to take us through all those towns. Nice scenic roads, nice good roads, nice along the waterfront coming back.
All
So
right,
it's
that's
gonna
for
have
the.
a nice little run, and I know the bikers are going to enjoy it because I did.
And
When I did the,
will you be
test run.
will you be on a run, or will you?
I will be back at the event, trying to help keep things coordinated and moving.
All
We want
right.
to keep everything good. Normally, I would do the runs, but now being the chair, I have to stay behind.
Yeah,
It
that's
hurts.
a big responsibility. John, now down at the animal shelter, what's your position?
I'm the executive director. I've been at the league for close to 8.5 years.
Wow, that's.
And time flies when you're having fun.
So how did you get involved with this?
Well, that's,
Are you an animal lover to begin with?
yes, I have two animals of my own too, a mini poodle and a Yorkie, Connie and Louie. It's an
Connie and
Italian
Louie.
pair of dogs. And I'll be honest with you, Richard,
Good, that's a good
this
idea.
doesn't seem like work. It's actually a vocation. And
Now, is this a full-time position for you?
yes.
And you have a board of directors, I understand.
I have a board of directors, a great board of directors. I want to give a shout out to our committee. Red is a member of the committee. We have a fabulous committee.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
they work hard, and our committee is all of the volunteers of the bloodline of this organization or of any nonprofit. And they're just fabulous. They take hold of the
Now, the
event
board
and
of
put it on.
directors, how many members do you have on the board?
I have 13th.
And they meet once a month?
Once a month. During the winter, we skip December and January, and we start up. And one more shout out to Kevin at the Liberal Club. They have been very good to us.
Absolutely.
Now, who is Kevin at the Liberal?
Kevin Palmer, he's the president of the club right now.
All right.
He's awesome as far as jumping in, helping. He even comes to all our different meetings to help coordinate and help us where we're failing in different areas. He helps pick us up and stuff.
Now, you had a function at the Venus de Milo.
Yes, that you attended.
Yeah, I was right there with a lot of distinguished people sitting at one of the tables. Got to have a delicious meal, and then dancing thereafter.
Well,
It's the
I'm
same
glad you
DJ.
brought that up, because this year, this is our signature event.
Okay,
This-
when did you have that? When was that held?
That was November 5th, I believe.
All right, yeah.
Now, this year, we've changed the venue. We're going to have it at White's of Westport,
Whites.
and it's going to be Saturday, October 21st of
Later.
this year, 2017. We have a very interesting theme. I like to come up with a theme every year. Last year, it was, what was the theme?
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Hollywood theme.
Pawz and Claus Goes Hollywood. Well, this year, it's called The Wizard of Pawz. So we're
Wizard of Pawz.
so we have
Keep it interesting.
a Wizard of Oz theme, and it's going to be a fabulous event.
So this is at White's. I don't want to throw you off from
Yes.
this event, but so
good,
this year
it's
will
all
be
good.
at White's.
Well, I'd like to relate a real quick story of how, sometimes people ask, well, what do you do? And, you can explain that, but I have a story of show me what you do. Real quick, we have a dog, it's called, we've rescued this dog. It was a little puppy. It was a boxer mix. When it was 5 days old, it was brought in, and there was the potential the owner was going to have the dog euthanized, and I decided, well, we're not going to do that. We're going to try to save this dog. It was born with 3 legs. One of the hind legs was literally hanging off. So we started this Dakota Fund to raise money for the surgery. Now, we waited until now. We didn't even know if the dog was going to survive, but lo and behold, one of our staff, Ashley, has fostered this dog. It went from 6 pounds, it could fit right in my hand, is now 13 pounds. And so that's show me what you do. That's
Okay,
what we
I want to
do.
ask, this event is Sunday, June 4th. What happens if it rains?
we have a rain date
I think it's
the following.
the 18th, I'm not sure. That I didn't follow up on. I
All right, so
apologize.
people don't have to buy tickets, so
Only if they want to buy in advance. So buy in advance for the bikers.
for the
We put in
bikers.
an added plus that they would get a
But
free
if you have
t-shirt
a
for the
rain,
driver.
if it rains, it could not be that great of a day to have
Right.
this event.
Then
So
we have to move it to the 18th.
now, how will people know?
Well, they'll know basically by the weather, or we'll announce it on Facebook.
We'll
It's
make
for the general
announcements,
public. We'll make announcements
on
for it.
that.
All right, so
And
let's say June 3rd, it's a Saturday, we've got a heavy downpour. It's supposed to carry into Sunday, not break up maybe by Sunday afternoon. This would
Right.
probably be a time that you'd say, well, the event for Sunday should be called off.
Right, we'll put out an APB through Facebook and those that we know and everything, that it'll be moved because of the rain date.
You have a
That's how most
telephone
of
number.
us-
Let's say people are out
Yes.
there and they're interested, and they're going to attend, they're going to bring their bike, girlfriend, wife, or something. But we just mentioned, if it gets,
Right.
if it rains, there'll be a rain date. You have a telephone number?
Yes, they can call 508-676-1061, or they can go to, we have a website dedicated to this event, and it's www.wheels, WHEELS, 4, number 4, Pawz, PAWC, PAWZ.org.
Now, when you sell a ticket, someone buys a $25 ticket, will this information be on the ticket? Rain date, the following week, if unsure, call this number. Will that be
It's
on
all
the ticket?
It's all on the website,
Or it won't be on the ticket, though?
No,
No.
no.
All right.
There's-
Let's be optimistic, Richard. It's not going to rain on June 4th,
Yeah, there you go.
and so
Okay, I didn't know you was a weatherman,
But-
too.
How about that?
I'm a
Johnny Yossi.
meteorologist of sorts. So
There's another thing, too, if the people don't know how to get to the website and stuff, they can call my house personally, and I will give them the information.
Did you
as it
give your
goes.
number out?
I will right now. The number
ahead.
is 508-678-9603. That's my personal home phone number. And any questions about anything, they can call me also.
You have an answering machine, too?
I have an answering machine, too. yeah.
all right,
The good
so-
old-fashioned answering machine and telephone number.
Or they can call the animal
Yes.
shelter.
Animal Rescue League of
Okay.
Fall River,
Animal Rescue
103 years,
We used-
AKA
We
Faxon.
used to call it the animal shelter, didn't we?
And we're still,
Or maybe it was
as we
the
know, we're
Animal
still
Rescue
getting funds
League.
from Lizzie Borden's estate, are we not?
Well, it's the
Believe it or
Emma
not.
Borden. It's not a whole lot of money, but yes, we do.
Now, do you get any money from the city of Fall River?
We receive no federal, state, or local funds from anyone.
Oh, so the city
501c.
doesn't,
No.
have you requested or asked? Have you appeared before the city council?
Well, we rely on individual donations. We raise money through our special events. We have which is, kind of still unknown, our Sylvan Animal Clinic, where we have about 10,000 active customers. The
10,000?
proceeds.
How
yeah,
many veterinarians do you have?
We have 3.
Are they full-time?
One is 2 full-time, 1 3/4 time. Fabulous vets,
Yes.
and
Are they in the employ of the,
yes, and these are real certified DVMs vets. They're not fake vets. Because people ask, are they really veterinarians? Yes, and we have a well-trained staff. We have friendly
let's say
people.
someone out there wants to get a dog.
Okay.
So they call you or they stop down. You're open daily, is that it?
We're open Monday, Tuesday through Saturday.
All right, so they stop down and they say, well, we'd like to have a puppy or a 2-year-old or whatever. And what do you ask these people questions first?
Absolutely. We're part of what we do in our mission statement is the advocacy part. So people have to fill out an application, and on that application, if they don't own their own home, they have to get the landlord's permission to have either a dog or a cat, because you don't want to be in a situation where they've adopted a dog and the landlord says no way, and now you have an abandoned dog. So we pretty much do a lot of vetting to make sure that we have the right match.
And then so the person or people qualify and then they get to look at what you have, is that it?
Yes, and we'll be getting a lot of kittens in the next couple of weeks. The thing about our animals, they're all surrendered, so that we don't have any contract with any of the towns. And
When you say they're all surrendered,
yes, that people that for whatever reason cannot take care of their dog
they
anymore,
bring it down
they bring it down.
and that's it. The dog loses
So
its
that-
family and
Yeah, some of the cases sometimes it's sad, Richard. Someone passes away and they've had a cat or a dog,
no one is...
no one to take care of them.
yeah.
And when you do up your work with wills and whatnot, make sure they put in there what to
Lifetime
do.
support? Well, there's been a few of those, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, do you have any like that, animals in your facility that have lifetime support based on some will provision?
No, but going back to
So, all right,
the only instance of that, going back to Lizzie Borden, when she died and left a bequest of $30,000 in 1927, there was a provision that the league take care of her 3 Boston Terriers, which they did. So, other than that, I'm unaware of. I'd have to do some research, but
and those Boston Terriers are long gone.
they're long gone. They were buried in their estate. I believe it was in Dedham, and they had some rather interesting names.
Now, one other question maybe people are sort of curious about, and do you have any information about pet cemeteries?
Well, what we
They exist, am I correct?
yes, there's a.
Do you have any affiliation with any cemetery?
Well, we once upon a time had.
Now, do animals actually, well, I will put it this way, I imagine some get buried whole and some get cremated?
Yes. And we do have, we work with Angel View Pet Cemetery in Middleborough, where for the cremation, and then we have it brought back. It's sad, and the thing about it is that pets are members of the family, and so what we do not do any cremations.
Yeah.
We do not, we're a no-kill shelter.
Or you
and
won't, no euthanasia?
No euthanasia.
unless it's a chronic illness or,
Okay, we're getting down to the end of the program. We'll get back to the event. Anything you might want to add in regards to the event?
yes, it's going to be a fun day. Hopefully
Great
it
day.
won't rain. But if you're eager, this event is on Sunday, June 4th, 2017 at the Liberal Club. Food, entertainment, fun people come to this event. You don't have to have a bike to
Can
come down.
Can you bring your pet?
No, I don't believe people have brought their pet. And the reason for that is there's a lot of motorcycles,
Oh,
and so
yes.
that you don't
Lot
want
of
any
noise.
animal to be.
If they get spooked by the sounds of the bikes, that's very loud. Some of us have our bikes loud. They may get spooked by that, and then again, if they break off a leash when the bikes are moving.
My last push, if people are really interested in supporting the league and can't wait till June 4th, I have another event they could come to, which is on this Monday, May 15th. It's we do a clam boil and raffle at the
Okay.
LePage's right here
All
in
right.
Fall
Clam
River.
boil and raffle, donation $25 per person, and that's for the Faxon Animal Care and Adoption Center. So that's Monday, this Monday coming?
It is, and it's
Is this where you can eat it there, the clam
Yes,
boil, or
yes.
take it?
take out, eat it there.
Where do they
Eileen-
get the tickets?
You can call the league 508-676-1061, or you can come down, or you can reserve them, say at the door.
Suppose they show up at LePage's, can they say, I want a clam boil? Can
Well,
they show up?
Well, you know what? There's only so many
yeah.
extras.
Better order
The
in
worst-
advance.
The worst, well, we have numbers already, but the worst thing
Okay,
you
I
can do-
don't want to cut you short, but we're down to the end. I want to remind everyone of Miller Monument. That's Memorial Day, 11:30. We'll have the annual ceremony, so remember that.
We'll be there.
Red, you'll be there.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of other people, so that's Memorial Day. All right, so the Page's Clam Boil, any people want to go down there and order ahead.
That is, I have to give her a lot of kudos. Eileen Faxon is one of our board members who single-handedly puts this on. Thank you for having us on your show.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Thank you again.
And
I hope-
Great show, great people, thank you.
Big Red,